Welcome back. Time now for news from the left. 81-year-old Joe Biden seen wearing a new pair of shoes lately as he goes up the short steps, although that's an old video. I guess that's why he has the shoes. Fueling rumors the big guy needs them just to stay upright these days. New shoes are called Hokas. They sell for between $150 and $200. Looks like what I wear to the gym. According to the website, they're meant for hiking, walking, and lifestyle. Simply put, it appears there's no more wingtips for old Joe. A suit with those is not exactly a ravishing look. But if he wants a more comfy shoe, we do have a suggestion for him, seen here in the artwork. Trump makes a new sneaker that looks very comfortable and also kind of goes along with his borderline corrupt style, especially the gold. Yeah, just what we thought. Next up, junior Biden campaign spokesman Quentin Fulks laughing about Joe Biden's lagging as far as black support in this next election. He just simply refuses to believe that this is a problem. They're trying to run from the reality that they're about to face. Take a look.
All this ink that's been spilled about the fact that President Biden is losing black support, losing support among black Americans. Do you believe, you guys do internal polling, are you losing black folks?
Look, what I would say is that no, we're not, but we have to continue to make sure that we're reaching out to these voters. It's been the number one thing on our mind.
Mm-hmm. Comparing Marist NPR PBS polls, Joe Biden's favorability among black voters, April 2021 at 89%. January 2024, you're down to 57%. Gentlemen, keep dreaming. Next up, CEO of Hertz resigning after the company's reversal on their big electric vehicle gamble. Hertz CEO Stephen Scher done at the end of the month, the company announcing its biggest quarterly loss since 2020 when COVID hit and nobody could rent a car. The company, once praised by Biden for its investment in EVs, learning the hard way that they got suckered by Biden in this big EV push that got all Biden's donors rich, screwed everybody else over. The repair cost on the EVs was just too high. The demand for the rental cars was just too low. And they bought so many of them trying to get in good with the White House. You think the White House is going to care? Nope. Back in January, Hertz announced it made a strategic decision to sell nearly a third of its global electric vehicle inventory. You know how many cars Hertz has? I mean, it's like the second or third biggest car rental company in the world. And they're choosing to invest in gas-powered cars. Oh, you're seeing that lesson learned all over. Next up, imagine owning a fully functional Four Seasons hotel and just giving it back to the bank. Westbrook Partners, which acquired the Four Seasons San Francisco at the Embarcadero in 2019. What a terrible time to buy a tower in San Francisco. Served a default notice this week, not paying its monthly loan since December. It appears, like many others, and we've seen this all through commercial real estate, they've just decided it's more cost effective to just walk away. I don't think they ran out of money. I think they just said, this project, it's easier just to walk away than slowly bleed out in a dying city for years and years and years. So they've just given a Four Seasons hotel to the bank, one that they've been paying for 5 years. That is wild, and that's how bad it is in San Francisco. Liberal filmmaker Michael Moore admitting Trump is the smartest man in politics, saying on his podcast, we don't want to say this out loud, but I'm going to say it. The reason we need to be concerned is Trump is smarter than us. Yeah. Claims Trump's smarter than he is because he's been able to get away with stuff all the time. Yeah, well, maybe he's just being wrongly accused. He still had a lot of bad names to call Trump, but it is funny how they always say that the Donald is just a big baboon out there screaming. How does he keep winning in so many ways? Next up, nearly the entire Kennedy family posing with Joe Biden at the White House for St. Patrick's Day, -1. RFK Jr. nowhere near this picture. See a lot of teeth, though. By the way, RFK, probably the only one of that whole group that's very similar to his father and to his uncle. That spoiled family. Knows nothing about the politics that gave their family a name in this country. It's unfortunate. And finally, of all people, Adam Kinzinger correcting the bloodbath hoax. Take a listen.
Look, on the bloodbath, I guess you can make an argument that he was talking about the auto industry. But as I was listening to that again, I caught that he said, this will be the least of our concerns. It will be a bloodbath. So it's it seems like he was talking about maybe more than just the auto industry. But we know, Donald Trump, with his lack of self-esteem and his really being cornered right now and just desperate, he stands in front of these crowds and he just says whatever gets an applause.
Well, I guess we'll give him credit. He did, say, this is kind of a nonsensical story that you guys are exploding with. It's really just about the auto industry, obviously. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.